Welcome back to my workbench. In this installment we're going to remove the bellows assembly from the clockwork mechanism that is inside the Griesbaum whistler. A couple of small screwdrivers and some forceps is all the tools you should need, and make sure you have a little bin to put all your small parts. So the first thing we're going to want to do is remove the screw that holds the little leaf spring on the bottom. That spring is used to return the reserved bellows into its normal position or closed position. So that little screw is a tiny little screw, and put that in our bin. Little leaf spring, put that in our bin. And this is the actuation lever for the bellows dump valve. We'll go into the description of its function later. Next thing we're going to want to do is remove this little screw here, and that basically disconnects the actuation arm from the bellows. That's what was used to pump the bellows. Okay, so the next area we want to disconnect is the actual wire that goes from the slide whistle to the actuation arm. I prefer to leave the wire alone. Some people will take a pair of pliers and try to unbend that wire and then remove it at this stage from the arm. But I try to not bend this wire too much, otherwise you could break it. It's a hardened steel music wire. So what I do is I just simply flip the mechanism over, and I hold on to the bellows with my fingers, bellows assembly, because when you remove these two screws it will completely release from the mechanism and it will fall forward if you don't hold it or secure it in some way. You could put some foam underneath the mechanism, I suppose, but this is the way I do it. And I simply rotate it back, and now I'm ready to remove the bellows assembly. And what I do, so I don't have to bend this wire connection here, is I carefully lift it, rotate it, and then position it so I can remove it without having to bend the wire. And here we have the removed bellows slide whistle assembly.